Bon, allez, c'est parti pour le petit live avec Mamie la bourrine, là. Petite vieille explosive qu'on avait recrutée. Avec son revolver et son lance-grenade. On va bien voir combien de temps elle va survivre dans ce magnifique playthrough.
Bagley?
Yes, it's me. This is short notice, but...
Oh, stuff it. Let's go.
Done. Let's go.
Mamie, elle sirotait son verre au calme. On fera quand même qu'on rende Mamie badass un petit peu, un minimum.
If you think this is good for your morale, I'm not going to judge it out loud.
Take it easy. Stand back and look at yourself.
Bah qui voilà. Bon, je vais activer Wrench histoire de.
What on earth is going on?
Is that any way to greet your new boss? I'm fucking with you, come on. Everyone knows DeadSec doesn't have bosses. Think of me more as a cool older brother that you occasionally have naughty thoughts about.
I don't like this one bit.
Hey, I'm just a boy, standing in front of a resistance group,
Bienvenue
asking them to
Albert.
let me beat up some dudes with a sledgehammer for them. Is that so wrong? Is it?
Bloody hell. All right.
Fuck yeah. See you out there, you, whatever your name is.
Je ne veux pas une log, enfin jouer avec Wrench. Je joue avec Mamie là. Malik. On va quand même custom un peu Mamie avant aussi. Hein. Parce que la Mamie elle a pas une dégaine de rebelle de chez DeadSec. Ah bravo Joe, tu t'achètes de la merde. Allez. Ok, c'est le garde-robe. Ok, bon. Pour le moment, ton masque il est vraiment éclaté. Ouais, pas pratique pour voir sa mamie quand même. Hein. Ouais, remarque, pour une mamie, un petit truc médiéval, non. Ça me fait kiffer. Yo petit Rémi, normalement je t'ai invité dans la vocale hein, je crois, si jamais tu veux te ramener. Alors, on va pas lui mettre des tatous à Mamie quand même, on va pas déconner. Ouais, le temps que tu te réveilles, c'est ça Rémi? Exactement, mais je m'en doutais, vas-y, bah prends ton temps, réveille-toi. Vas-y, Mamie la rebelle. Mais t'es pas sérieux, Rémi. Fatigué non-stop, mon petit gars. Rémi va taper un gros KO instant. Qu'est-ce qu'il veut lui
Take that, computer.
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location.
Vas-y, tire-toi, Jacotte. Ah, t'as installé PUBG, bah, c'est cool, on pourra se faire des games de cette dog au moins. Oh putain, merde, ça va être tout en haut ça encore. Non, c'est juste par là en fait.
Anyone have visual? Anyone?
Begin searching.
Return to HQ. This is pointless.
Ce soir c'est Dead Rising, mais vas-y Rémi, vas-y. Ce soir si tu veux on ponce du Dead Rising, ça va être sympa. Ouais, pour du Dead Rising, ça c'est clair Rémi. Ah, mais elle est trop grosse. Oh merde. Ah non, range ça, range ça. Va pas créer un accident. Ah non, genre cette palette là c'est mort quoi. Ok. Essayons avec celle-là alors. Hein. Là, Dead Rising, tu vas voir, bien fun. En plus, le jeu, je le connais pas mal. Bon, bah. Vu qu'une des palettes ne veut bouger, c'est la merde. Est-ce que j'ai vraiment besoin des palettes en vérité? que je renverse pas Mamie. Ah, en fait non, j'ai même pas besoin. Ok.
Someone thinks they're funny. Find out who they are.
C'est qu'un détail. Allez. Bah, tu verras Rémi, en vérité, en plus Dead Rising 2, pas très long à finir. Hein. Faut juste bien prêter attention au dossier et ça passe.
I've arrived. What do we need to do?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
What do we do?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
Surge uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom. Instantly.
Well done, young man.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
Something fishy's going on here.
On va récupérer. Ouais, c'est aussi simple que ça, moi ça me va.
In order to access the Filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower.
putain, être une araignée robot, la merde quoi.
Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DeadSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
Join Zero Day? I believe the phrase is not on your fucking life.
0 Day? No, I mean sirs. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
Mind your own business.
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
Shut this off! Wait, just
Je ne me laisse pas faire. Toi le gros couché. La mamie elle se débrouille bien pour le moment. Ok ouais bah lui a rien marqué, c'est parfait. Ok, c'est la caméra du toit ça. Très utile. Enfin, juste m'expliquer l'option photographier, mais d'accord. Que ça c'est la fin de Mamie. C'est plus rapide comme ça. Alors, au final, le revolver, je m'attendais à mieux, mais bon, c'est pas grave. Mamie a du ressort. Voilà. Ok. Je l'avais pas prévu, lui.
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access.
Alors j'ai pas tout suivi mais c'est pas grave, on va voir.
Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
I beg your pardon?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
I'm open to ideas.
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
Tout est bon pour détruire un drone, même prendre
Drones
des murs.
down, server room unlocked. And
Parfait.
buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
I'm open to ideas.
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
Right. So you mean we'll unplug it and plug it back in?
Close enough.
J'ai déjà préparé Mamie au combat au cas où, on sait jamais. Parce que là je sens que Mamie va avoir des embrouilles sous peu.
Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hit.
Là-bas, je m'en fous, ils sont coincés donc.
Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to Wat Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bombs were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise, and it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail, and that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though.
Oh merde.
What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Nicely done, young man. Now let's catch ourselves a weasel.
With pleasure.
I'll go where I'm bloody well pleased, thank you very much.
Comment pendant qu'ils sont occupés, c'est plus rapide.
I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Do it.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
C'est ballot, Malik. Ah oui, on ressort direct, ok. Bon bah...
What now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DeadSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
I say we send that car driving into oncoming traffic or a fire or something. I mean, why not?
Believe me, I'd love to, but he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right. Now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Show me, please.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DeadSec. Officially,
alors, je veux bien, mais...
SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DeadSec.
Oh, ça va, c'est pas de ma faute du coup. Oui, évidemment.
Auto-drive now enabled.
Ah. D'accord. Bon, il se lève pour se rallonger direct, c'est pas grave. J'ai mal vu, je...
Auto-drive now disabled.
Intéressant ça, bouclier médical RH, je ne sais pas. Bon, le commissariat on s'en fout, c'est une zone que j'ai déjà normalement. Célébrité c'est pas ouf en vrai. À moins que ça donne des alliés direct. Ouais, j'ai déjà check tout le monde je crois du coup. Pour le moment, Mamie elle survit bien. Bon après, elle rentre pas trop dans le lard, elle a joué un filtre. Si ça pète, j'en dirai pas autant, mais bon, on verra ce que ça donne. Après, autant si je peux changer de revolver, ça passe. En parlant de ça, autant que je regarde maintenant. Ouais, je peux changer, donc en vrai... Ouais, bon, c'est limité. Un truc qui irait bien à Mamie. Ouais. En vérité, pour Mamie, c'est le motif fleuri, hein, c'est obligé. Ah, attends, je veux mon skin fleuri quand même. Ouais, puis les skins c'est très limité.
Oi,
Maybe you can explain to me how working with a cop doesn't go against everything we stand for.
I hear you, but this girl's shown she's got a brass pair. She's not your typical copper.
All cops are typical. That's their whole thing.
Better...
Bon, Mamie, tu vas quand même enlever ton masque anti-Covid. Oh bah t'as l'air con, Malik. Enfin, ça va, t'es tout confort quand même. Mais on peut te surveiller non-stop, ce qui est un peu désagréable. La petite binouse avant d'interroger Malik. Le verre qui a disparu entre temps, magnifique.
We have your number, Malik. You were behind the embassy bombing, and Tone, and all the others. It's time to fess up to it, young man.
The earlier bombings, what are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power. And fast.
But you knew all about Zero Day when we spoke.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Even if you aren't a Zero Day, you've been a naughty young man. And may you rot in here.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DeadSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
J'ai envie de le buter, au moins il ferme sa gueule. Ça va plus vite. Sinon le recruter, tiens. Comme ça je le laisse s'éclater bien comme il faut. Et il me sert à rien d'autre que ça maintenant, genre c'est une décoration. D'accord, bon allez hop, ça me va.
How are you?
Bad news, fam. DeadSec Toronto's gone.
What? What do you mean, gone?
They got nicked. Locked up for the embassy bombing. A lot of them.
Dear God.
Things are going in a bad way, man. We have to get Malik soon.
Fous de ma gueule, toi? Mais t'es vraiment conne. Il est là-bas, Malik. On aura tout vu. Bah, je vais parler à tous les connards et me refaire un café en biais.
It's a hell of a feeling, isn't it?
What's that?
I was in Camden earlier. Saw 4 people standing up to an Albion guard. We're reaching people, inspiring them. It's a hell of a feeling.
It's marvelous, but let's not get complacent. We've a lot more to do.
Agreed, but it's good to celebrate our victories as they happen.
What's good, Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik. Just a former SIRS agent and a former Albion drone talking shop. Anyway, he pointed me to this audio recording. You should give it a listen. Could be something big.
Let's have it.
And when you got a moment, give Malik a smack across the chops for me, will you?
What the hell do you mean there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are. And I mean it exactly the way it sounds.
My friend was a journalist. She was working on a story about Sirs kidnapping people off the street, and then she goes missing. You don't find that the slightest bit suspicious?
Look, the decision not to investigate happened way over my pay grade. Do you understand? Way over.
You're fucking in on it. Jesus Christ!
I'm hanging up.
And I'm recording this.
The journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul of SIRS. And seeing as they've taken 1984 less as a dire warning and more as an instruction book, she may be in trouble.
She needs our help.
Totally. Let's do.
I've marked her last known location on your map. You should hurry, though. It was dated recently enough that SIRS might not have caught up with her yet.
Alors si c'est de l'annexe, je le ferai pas dans l'immédiat.
How are you?
Mate, I'm having the time of my life. The team is fucking shit up. Nothing's gonna stop us. We're a real resistance now.
Pride comes before a fall. We aren't perfect.
Fuck no. We're getting better every day. And it's not just London. The world's gone to shit. They need us everywhere.
Allez, c'est reparti. Je crois qu'il me restait juste un connard à qui parlait en bas, puis c'était fini. On pouvait y retourner qu'au calme. Ah non, peut-être deux même. Ah non, c'est bon.
How are you?
Checking the obit for Larson. Never
Je me
read
rappelle
such
même pas
good news in
qu'il
the
avoir
death
recruté
section.
cette personne. Tiens, bon, bon.
The woman is dead.
Vraiment, je faisais des missions à tout
Yeah,
va.
loads of people are dead. Some are worse than dead because of her. I got no tears for Sky Larson.
Look, it's one thing to have her taken out. Quite another to be an arse about it.
Look, we can either accept what we did or not. I ain't gonna lie to myself about what I done.
Whatever you say.
Ah oui, non, ça c'est toutes les notes. Ça, ouais, à mon avis, je me les mettrai toutes, mais vraiment beaucoup plus tard. Bon, ici il n'y a que dalle, donc je peux me barrer. Alexis, t'as les marrons pour créer des grosses mêlées. Ce qui peut être pratique pour prendre le contrôle de zone vraiment juste par la force brute et le nombre. Je l'avais fait vite fait quand je l'avais recruté, je m'étais amusé avec. Ok. Attends, on aurait dit un garde du corps, mon gars, s'il te plaît. vraiment que des profils bien chiants quoi. Alors mission. Ouais, ça avait plus beaucoup de choix quoi.
Auto drive now enabled.
Alors, on peut même faire mieux un trajet rapide histoire de pas se farcir tout le trajet. Sachant que là en vérité je compte pas vraiment me faire chier avec les annexes et compagnie.
Bloodthirsty bastards! What's all this? Fuck you, tyrants! Big pricks, small dicks! You're not the police. What are you?
Ils sont vénères ici. Elle vénère contre Albion, elle, c'est beau. La gueule du bâtiment, mon dieu. Pète les yeux, bordel.
I'm here.
Neogate hasn't been around for long, but they're leading the antivirus market. I bet the Kellys have something to do with this growing success. Regardless, we're about to destroy all of it.
Listen, I want that as bad as you do. But let's gather all the evidence we can before blowing it up. This is what we've been chasing after this whole time.
I suggest hacking the camera network to see what's what.
Ah ouais, d'accord. Mais alors toi t'es quoi? T'es... Ouais, un civil donc on s'en tape. Ah non, attends. Ouais. C'est pauvre quoi en fait. Ok, personne n'a entendu ça. Ah mais verrouille pas le point avec qui. Ah mais attends, c'est vraiment une plateforme de drone ça? Oh bof. Ah merde, je me suis trompé. Oh c'est triste. Ah ouais, même lui il prend. Ah ouais, le drone d'émeute. Oh, le drone d'émeute ça rigole zéro. Ah ouais, c'est le nettoyage de printemps quoi. Toi mon gars, regarde. Maintenant t'as l'air con. Mamie, elle déconne zéro.
Will you put down over there? Well, I'm trying to record something. Yeah, I'm making this audio log of every activities that are occurring in this building.
Il y a encore du chien en fait à l'intérieur. Ouais, bon bah.
Many of us here have noticed a flurry of subtle, well-planned, suspicious activity that occurs here week after week. Neogate, audio log number 147. The date is November the 4th, 2023. We received a shipment last week of what is said to be the latest technological advancement in solar panels. What's really amazing is the overwhelming amount of energy they're capable of generating. I'm still not entirely sure what they are for or their purpose. I have an idea. There have been rumours circulating about some of the activities going on in the building, but our superiors discourage any questions. I don't believe.
Si bougez, je vous ferai rien au moins. Soyez tranquille. Ah, il y a un défaut par contre, c'est les mêmes munitions. Bon bah déception ça. Alors attends, à cet étage là j'ai plus rien à récupérer en tout cas. Le flambeur, hormis les points tech, en soi je m'en fous un peu pour le moment.
These feeds are from a sub-basement under the server room. Anyone up for some light entertainment?
You see, it contains a chemical cocktail. Botulinum, conotoxin, succinylcholine. Well, why go into specifics if you wouldn't even understand? Let's just say it took a lot of trial and error to get the mix right. Wouldn't want to kill him too quickly or contaminating the organs.
Oh my god. This is where they implant the microchips. Test them. Bagley, capture all this footage. It's all going into my case file.
Here's another. I'm glad to see they're trying to keep things sterile. Don't want to risk infection. One more.
At issue are the strong convulsions triggered by the microchips, and concern over the possibility of damaging the valuable merchandise, the eyes being the most vulnerable. Initial findings indicate that the microcharge may be the problem. Although the damage to the lower stem is minimal, it is enough to trigger strong convulsions in approximately...
That's enough, Bagley. I don't know whether to use a bottle of disinfectant for my eyes, or to drink it.
There's a special place in hell for all the people involved in this operation.
You've got all the Golden Goose data along with this footage. Plus, you have her conspiring in the bombings. That must be enough to put Mary away.
I hope so. Now, how about blowing that shit up and disabling those microchips?
Excellent.
Il me perturbe le point de tech quand même à l'extérieur, enfin mi-intérieur mi-extérieur. On verra bien. Bon, j'ai encore un truc activé en haut. Putain.
Off you go, sweetie.
Et du coup, c'est le plug de l'autre côté. Le truc pour descendre, c'était par où? Hop, hop, hop.
Open sesame.
Yes, yes, well done.
Ah mon dieu, naze.
Right. Time to start Mary Kelly's operations. Let's blow this to Kingdom Come.
Hop. Je les vois. Oh l'enfer. Putain, heureusement que l'araignée que j'ai est déjà bien améliorée, parce que putain, ce sera un enfer sinon. Ah, et sinon c'est ça, c'est vraiment par le toit, du coup, en accès simple leur mission. Ouais, comme ça, moi normalement j'aurais pris tous les collectibles de la zone avant de les finir. Oh là là. Un truc bien chiant.
To do.
Vas-y mamie, run. Oh putain, une grenade pour se barrer. Ah ça joue. On s'arrache par l'arrière.
The microchips are no longer functioning. I think Kenny's golden goose is cooked.
Bagley dear, why don't you leave the jokes to us, hmm?
Just leave the area before the same thing happens to you, alright?
envoyé parasiter, je suis tranquille, je me casse, allez hop.
We have enough, DeadSec. I'm going to my contact in the Attorney General's office right now. No time to waste. Mary Kelly is finally going down. Thanks.
Ah, j'ai réussi cet exploit du coup.
So what are we doing now? There's still a lot of people with those little fucking chips in them. We have to help them.
Any second now, Mary Kelly is going to realize that her personal slaves are no longer slaves and more like potential witnesses. We should apprehend her before she turns them into definite corpses.
We can't risk that happening. It might throw a spanner in Caitlin's plans. But we need to help those last few people she's threatening.
The Kelly stronghold is at the Sandstone residence. I've marked it on your map.
Allez, on n'est pas très loin, on va faire le trajet rapidement.
I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Elle est où ta recrue potentielle, Jackie, là-bas? Non. Ah ouais. On verra si un jour j'y suis par là-bas. Connard. Bon, après c'est ma faute, on dira rien.
Mary's possibly going on a rampage of cleaning house. She still has control over the microchips in her vicinity. We need to disable them from her security system if we don't want all the help to die.
I understand.
Alors je sais pas si c'est toujours le même moyen d'accès du coup que la première fois, je pense que c'était sur un côté de l'immeuble. L'échec critique. Bon bah il y avait de l'idée. À moins qu'on puisse bait quelqu'un d'autre. Ah oui, on peut bait quelqu'un d'autre en effet.
these people in tanks.
Et pour éviter de se faire baiser au cas où, on va quand même le prendre le petit truc là. Ah ouais, non, par contre la défense intérieure ça rigole moins en vrai. Ok. En vrai, de toute façon c'est juste pour des thunes. Donc on voit le truc.
That's why she asked for all of them to be brought downstairs. She's going to liquidate, isn't she?
I don't know.
Don't think there's a chance for you.
What, for them fighting back, rising up against their oppressors or some shite? Not likely. Ain't desperate enough, right?
Might get desperate real fast if she starts in on them with that op.
Quiet!
On se balade, hein. Tac tac. Ce qui est triste, c'est que du coup, j'ai un drone entier, mais qui me servira avec que dalle. Ouais, d'accord. Oh.
They're well trained, you see. Not like people. Paper are lazy, aren't they? Won't do what they're told. And don't turn your back on them, they'll try to fuck you. Bleeding selfish, that's what they are, but dogs. Dogs just obey orders. They don't have hidden agendas, no ulterior motives. They just live for you. Loyal till the end.
Le pauvre gars qui était direct sur un piège.
Simple enough if you ask me. But still too much to ask of people. Of all this useless bunch, dogs are the only ones I really trust.
I'm gonna get you, asshole.
No point looking. No one's here.
Sans les pièces, à mon avis, il va falloir que j'y aille manuellement. Pratique, hein.
Excellent.
Oh, des munitions. Parfait. Mais est-ce que je peux changer d'équipement maintenant? C'est ce que je me disais. Pour le moment, je suis douillé. Ah, c'est pas grave, elle me murder quand même, hein. Elle se démerde, madame.
Dear God.
Right. Well, at least the chips are disabled. Mary has sealed herself in her office downstairs, but the mainframe will repower the elevator. Oh, and guards are on the lookout.
Allez, touche
so
le bolos.
do try to survive.
C'est comme ça.
Oh, wonderful.
Bad day.
need to stay near the mainframe long enough so I can reactivate the lift to Mary's office.
Shit don't work. I'm in my office. Come exterminate the vermin. Peter's down. Get your useless asses down here and end these cockroaches.
Le fait d'avoir mis pas mal de pièges, ça m'aide au final, mais je vais peut-être dans la merde en fait là. Ouais putain, puis ça continue de spawn en vrai. Oh putain ouais.
Where is everyone? Come over here. Do your fucking job.
Ah mais c'est cool les munitions, mais ouais.
This isn't over, you know.
Elevators are operational and you can access Mary's office now. And Inspector Lau is on channel. Not too happy, I'm afraid.
DeadSec, what the hell are you doing over there? We had a deal. We do this my way. That's why we gathered all that proof. I have the paperwork we need.
Is your paperwork going to stop her killing her slaves? The woman's a mad dog, Lau.
We don't have time to fucking discuss this again. Get in there and stop her from doing anything drastic. I'm on my way.
Carnage avec les esclaves. Bon Mamie, tu sais quoi faire. Grosse grenade dans sa gueule.
Come on then. I don't need no fucking microchip to gut you filthy bastards. Oh. DeadSec is it? At least your timing's good.
The Met's coming to take you in.
Oh, I am counting on it, love. Everyone freeze! Back away from her. Mary Kelly, you're under arrest. Take me in, Inspector. I'll throw myself on the mercy of the bleeding court.
Vas-y,
Don't
Mamie,
plan on me
exécute-la.
staying around very long. You lot, I gave you purpose when this city spit you out. We'll be seeing each other again very soon. Stop! You don't think she's gonna let you scum take her white whale?
Who are you protecting? The system or the people?
Promise us. Promise us. She won't go free.
Go. I'll take care of this.
Bon petit massacre par le peuple, au moins ça c'est fait. Oh, je suis triste, j'aurais aimé que Mamie l'exécute. Mais bon, tu me diras, les esclaves qui le font, c'est tout aussi symbolique et mieux. Bah, et ça c'est fini.
Well, DeadSec, you got your wish. Mary won't be walking away from this or anything else. I wanted to do this the right way, but after everything I've seen, I guess I couldn't let her live.
She had it coming, Lau. And it's all she deserved. For the lives she destroyed, for Angel, you did the right thing.
She was repaid in kind by all the people she tortured. She got exactly what she deserved, in my opinion.
I don't know. That was some version of justice, but not mine. At least, I didn't think it was when we started all of this.
Well, the Queen may be dead, but there are plenty of Clan Kelly peons willing to take up the mantle.
Ah, désolé, t'es au milieu de la route.
I will keep my ear to the ground. I hear about more Clan Kelly shenanigans, you'll be the first to know. You're good partners, DeadSec. Let's keep it going.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
And why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going on.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. But he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
Wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel Bloody Cass a black eye.
Allons-y.
This song is everything I didn't know I needed.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais, toi? Oh, un peuple que j'ai pas visité encore, c'est parfait. Ah non, putain, non, c'est pas dans la mission directe. Bon, en plus, il y a des trucs gratuits à faire, mais c'est magnifique, ça.
This could use a DeadSec facelift.
Que du 50, allez hop, on va foutre un truc à la con. Ici, tiens.
Time to gussy this up.
Bon, la monnaie, on s'en tape là-haut encore.
This is the
Ah,
place.
non, toi, t'es une
So where's
compagnie.
our informant?
Bad news from Hamish. His contact is running late. May as well make yourself comfortable.
Ok, non, ça c'est juste une œuvre. On picole. Allez, mamie. Hop là, c'est validé. Tous les barman ils ont un pompe, hein, c'est incroyable.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Don't you judge me, you dozy robot.
The attack occurred just as Albion CEO Nigel Cass was announcing a new security.
Turn up the telly, mate.
Our cameras captured video of the attack, which some viewers may find disturbing.
Without their tireless work, we couldn't have rolled out these checkpoints. Watch out! 43C. Engage contact right. Aim fire. Aim fire.
Liar, you fucking liar! You're going to kill us all! Government officials have yet to issue a statement, but Cass had this to say.
An attack on me and my men is one thing. We're trained to handle these monsters. But I will not abide civilian casualties. This city deserves peace. And I promise you, London, we carry on as we are, these attacks will continue. We don't need to live like this. Scared to leave our homes. Criminals, terrorists like these can be stopped before they even start. And I have a plan to do just that. Your police and politicians may have stopped fighting for you. But I will never stop. Thank you.
This is what I'm talking about. Cass ought to be in charge of things.
The hell he should. He's just another greedy bastard.
Nigel Cass is the only one who gives a fuck about this city.
Twat!
Oi, break it up. Keep it civil.
Fucking hell. Tell me you lot met with my contact and he had nothing to do with this.
Your man never showed up, Hamish. But come on, this was a show. It has Cass written all over it.
If I'm wrong, I'll eat my hat. His speech, the cameras, all too convenient if you ask me. We should have a look at the attack site.
No, you don't get it, fam. Radu's been seriously unbalanced lately. Talking all sorts of rubbish about someone having to stop Cass, no matter the cost.
Timing's too pat. Cass announces this new security initiative and then he's attacked in public. No way.
Hope you're right. And it's not Radu gone off the deep end.
Alors ça va être un trajet rapide, je suppose. Ouais. Alors, tac. Bon, à mon avis, ça va être la dernière mission que je vais faire, puis après, je vais me faire une petite pause. Oh, Jackie. Ouais, bon. J'ai pas pris la meilleure cible, quoi. Rien à foutre le taxi.
This is the site where Nigel Cass was attacked, but surprise, surprise, his personal goon squad has
Semblerait
already scrubbed the
que
area
ça
for
m'a passé
evidence.
en fait
How curious.
mon très rapide.
Albion is trying to sweep it all under the rug. Not very innocent, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, if you search for clues, I may be able to reconstruct the attack in augmented reality.
Oh, you're a top-notch robot, Badger boy.
There is a CTOS data relay nearby. That will have the data I need.
Leave it to me.
Simple, rapide, efficace, on verra pas la différence de dégâts.
That should do it. Go back to the location of the incident to view the reconstruction.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Ah ouais, le bordel.
This does look like pro-terrorism, in the sense that it's both professional and in favor of terrorism.
Right, so our man could get his hands on professional kit. Doesn't really narrow it down, though. I'll see what I can find.
Searching facial recognition databases, and here he is, Radu Florin, an Albion employee in good standing, until he tried to drive an exploding truck into his boss.
Radu? Oh, shit. Fam, that's the bloke put me onto Themis. My contact inside Albion.
Christ, it wasn't a false flag attack at all. Someone really tried to assassinate the man.
What the fuck did he find to make him desperate enough to do this? Roll it, Bugs.
Look at that. Albion trucks with black boxes on the undercarriage, just like aeroplanes. I can track down the black box, which should lead us to the truck's current location.
Could you run the registration number too, Bagley?
Of course. I'll also monitor Albion communications and 1,000 other little things you would appreciate.
Looks like a disgruntled employee situation. Cass did something to seriously get this chap's goat.
If there's a civil war in the Albion ranks, that's good news for us. I say we get a closer look at that truck.
According to Albion radio chatter, they've moved the truck to the Tone bombing site. And here's something even stranger. They've moved Radu Florin's body along with it.
What? Why on earth would they take it to the Tone site?
Albion has been coordinating recovery efforts at the site, which is rather vague.
It's a dumping ground, innit? For problems they like to see disappear. If we find the truck, we find Radu.
Agreed.
Quitter la zone.
What a thrill! It looks like I can teach you lot a thing or two about resistance fighting.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DeadSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Well, aren't you just a font of backhanded compliments?
Don't pay too much attention to Bagley's comments. Excellent job.
Ok, bah je vais stopper là, du coup je vais juste faire une dernière TP rapide. Histoire de... on va se rapprocher, donc ce sera par ici. Et comme ça je reprendrai ça prochainement. Allez, tac, petite pause et on reviendra sur ça plus tard ou sur autre chose à voir. Et Rémi, je t'attends si tu m'entends. Je t'attends.